Oh, you thought Harry was out here running Ukraine diplomacy? Reality check. The British government just pulled the ultimate Uno reverse card, sending Princess Anne, the no-nonsense royal who doesn't bother with press games, to Kiev on an actual official mission. And unlike Hazza, she's not hiding behind carefully curated PR leaks and half-baked mystery meetings that somehow never make it onto camera. Photos. Or it didn't happen. Harry, let's lay it out. Harry swanned into Ukraine earlier this month with his trademark half-truth routine. Whispered he met Zelensky. But funny, no pics, no press, no statement from Ukraine. Weird, right? For a guy who can't even breathe near a Starbucks without Meghan staging a pap walk, he's suddenly Mr. Cloak and Dagger. Please. The only thing Harry was seen holding in Ukraine was a plate of French fries from a food truck, and that's the most believable part of his trip. Meanwhile, Princess Anne casually strolls into Kiev like she's ticking off an item on her daily to-do list. Ride horses, attend charity event, strengthen international relations in a war zone. No fanfare, no leaks, no Netflix cameras. Just boots, an overcoat, a scarf, and a letter from the king delivered personally into Zelensky's hands. That is a mic drop. Let's talk receipts. Anne met Zelensky. Anne laid a teddy bear at the Children's Memorial. Anne toured St. Sophia's Cathedral. She sat down with female police officers and military reps to talk frontline trauma. Anne visited the Child Rights Protection Centre, working to bring back nearly 20,000 kidnapped Ukrainian children. She even stopped by a rehab centre talking with veterans who'd lost limbs in combat, while therapy dogs worked their magic. Then she attended the Khersonan Cultural Exhibition. One day. Packed. Diplomatic. Useful. Try doing that, Harry, without looking like a clout-chasing wannabe. Compare that to Harry, whose hard work involves brooding in a beige hotel room, dropping vague hints about Invictus Games 2029, and letting Meghan brief the press that he's saving the world between oat milk lattes. Ukraine, supposedly on the shortlist for Invictus, is classic Sussex strategy. Announce something, make it sound inevitable. Then let it quietly fizzle when reality sets in. Because hello, Ukraine is a war zone. Hosting an international sports event isn't even on their radar. But Hayes thinks dropping it into conversation makes him sound important. Sorry, mate. You sound like a TikTok teen announcing your upcoming world tour before you've even booked the local pub. And let's not forget the optics. Zelensky openly welcomes Anne. Cameras, handshakes, headlines scream truth. Harry? Nada. If Harry actually had that meeting, do you think Zelensky's team would pass up the PR value? Not a chance. But nope, just Harry disappearing for an hour, then reappearing with a "don't ask me" smirk. Definitely wasn't fries. Definitely wasn't sulking because no one took you seriously. Princess Anne's trip defines why she's the royal family's MVP. No drama, no excuses, no Hollywood flops, just service. She's not even gunning for the throne. Yet, she still shows more loyalty and grit than the self-exiled California dreamers. At 75, she's proving that duty isn't a costume you put on for a Netflix paycheck. It's a lifetime gig. So, here's the real royal badass move, sending Anne, the eternal workhorse of Windsor, into Ukraine to clean up the PR mess Harry left behind. Has thought he could waltz in, play statesman, have everyone believe his fantasy. Instead, the palace sent in the cavalry, a grandmother in flat boots who works harder in one day than he has in a decade. Next time, Harry wants to spin his fantasy narrative about being a global leader, maybe he should remember, it's not about who screams loudest. It's about who actually shows up and delivers. And Princess